Hey, Press Gallery team. We are up and running for the Smart Power Tools WordPress plugin. And I just wanted to show you what the user experience looked like and just see if there's any last minute changes or tweaks. But it looks like everything seems to be working properly and ready to go. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to dive right in and show you what it looks like. So the first thing I'm going to show you is just the back end of your site and a brief view of what the plugin looks like on the back end. There's going to be a much more detailed video that's going to follow where I'll show you exactly how to edit all the routes that are in here. So this is the back end of your Press Gallery website. We're just going to scroll on the left side till we find the Smart Power Tools. And I'm just going to show you that we have one test route set up. Well, first thing I'm going to do is actually I'm going to click on View Route List. And so what we've done is we've automatically imported all of the routes that are in Smart. They're already in here with the correct Smart Route ID. Okay, what is the Smart Route ID? Well, I can show you very quickly. You simply go to your instance of Smart, you go to Settings, Delivery, find your routes, you pick any route that you're interested in adding or just taking a look at. You can just click on it and your route ID is right here. Okay, so we've simply added that for you. So looks like we have, well, it looks like not all of them got added. So, because it looks like you have more in there. So I see 8 in here now. Perhaps these are the ones that are numbered. Let's see. I'm going to go back here. These looks like the ones that are numbered are the ones that got added. So maybe these other ones are just lockers. That looks to be the case. But if there's any of them that are not in there that you wanted to add, so let's see, let's for example, say Downtown West. I don't even know if this is added or not. This is Route ID 3. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the app. Yep. So I don't see Downtown West. It didn't have an R next to it, so it looks like it didn't get added. But super easy to do so. So all you do is you go to the View, Add, Edit screen. As simple as it sounds, or you can exit from here or here. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to click here, View, Add, Edit, and I got to move something out of my way here. Okay, and you simply click Add Route, and all you do is you're going to go ahead and take the name, and what do we have it called? Downtown West, and you would just simply type that. Okay, and then you would go ahead and you'd choose any color that you'd like to represent it on the map, and you're going to take the Smart Route ID, which is 3, and just plop it in here. Now, just for your information, this is kind of an old feature. You can really leave this blank. It does not change the functionality whatsoever. This will be disappearing at some point. So these days of the week, you can just go ahead and ignore. Okay. I don't know if you really need Downtown West or not, but that's it. I'm not going to go ahead and hit the create button, but that's how you would add a route on here if you wanted to. So what you're seeing here, this, again, if we take a look at your route list, so we have all these different routes here, R1 Downtown, Glenora, Scona, etc. And so what you're seeing here is just a test route that we've drawn just for the purposes of testing and making sure that things are being added into the system properly. And just a click on here with the mouse will reveal that this is actually the R1 Downtown route. Okay, so that's the route that we're just testing. I am sure that this is not the actual configuration or the actual, like, how this would be plotted on a map. And that's totally fine. Super, super easy to go ahead and edit that or completely remove it and add it somewhere else on the map. But for the purposes of this testing video, we just put it here. Okay? All right. So back to the website. And what now I'm going to show you is simply the user experience. And I had sent you one of these videos, probably a month ago, and there was a bunch of design changes. So you're going to see that it looks a lot different now. The URL remains the same, so it's still PressGallery.ca/smartsignup. And the address that we're using is this test address. I've been using that every single time. Okay, so here's what the user experience will be now. I can walk you through both subscription and non-subscription. So let's first go ahead and walk through no. Okay, so the person doesn't want a subscription. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit next. And now we have the question, do they want weekly service or do they want by request? And the different explanations of the two different services. So I'm going to go ahead and hit by customer request. And now we're going to go ahead and put some test information in here. As you may recall, every time you put something in here, it must be a unique cell phone and a unique email, otherwise it will kick back an error. So I believe that's did I add that correct? Yeah, there's a correct amount of digits. And test mic 2 5 30 23. All right. Gotta put an email on there. Test.net. There we go. So those should be unique. So we had already put in our delivery address, so that comes back onto this screen here. At this point, the client can come and go and enter an apartment number if they'd like. City, state, and postal is already entered, and they can go ahead and they can add a promo code if they'd like. Okay, continuing on. So now what it does is it takes the settings from Smart, because we were using, I'm going to click over to a different tab here. So we were using R1 downtown, okay? And so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are the day, no, excuse me, R1 downtown is Mondays and Thursdays, okay? So it knows that because we put in ID 4, that this particular route is only available on Mondays and Thursdays, okay? So what it's doing is it's only giving me Mondays and Thursdays to choose from. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select, if I select the 1st, it's going to show me that my delivery is going to be on the 5th. If I select the 5th, it's going to show me the 8th, etc. Okay, and I'm just going to put in some entry and test instructions, and cleaning instructions, excuse me, just so you can see that they work properly. So this is a test for entry instructions. I can't type, can I? Oh, I still can't type. There we go. And oops, oh goodness. All right, and this is a test cleaning. There we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna click next. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna put in credit card information just so that we can get to the next screen. Okay, and the credit card information has been entered successfully. And now we have a very generic thank you page. You can change anything you'd like on this page. We can completely change the text. We can completely change the, we can add images, whatever you'd like. So kind of you let me know what you'd like on this page. I'd be happy to add it, okay? From a client perspective, they have the option now of go ahead and logging in. And so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do so just to show you what it looks like. The client can click login. This goes, now we're into the existing Smart setup, right? So this is their portal. And so this is where we are no longer in the WordPress plugin that I've built. This is just links them into the Smart portal. And so now they're in the clothes tracker, wardrobe, etc. But just shows you, they might see that they'd, you know, once they complete their sign up, they might want to log in and just check out their profile, whatever. So that's how they can do that. Now, I also want to show you what it looks like from internally. So I'm just going to use my phone number here that I put in as a search. I'm going to go to your instance of Smart. So 312-300-006. So 312-300-006. Oops. 312-300-0006. There we go. All right. And so we can see that the number is in correctly. The email address, the credit card information came in through correctly, and we did get assigned to the correct route. Now digging in a little bit further, this is a tiny little glitch, will not change your functionality or affect you at all, so we are okay to go live. There's something going on where it's adding a stop twice through this, and so working on that, but this again will not affect you at all. but we'll make sure that that's fixed so that it only goes in once. And if I click on any of them, you can see we're informed that this is a will call customer from these the first instructions here. So both your team, your driver, and your front counter staff will know this is a will call customer, and then any of their entry instructions and any of their cleaning instructions will be added onto the will call instructions. So all that went through properly, and that's basically it. The customer is, let's see, is added as a will call customer to the downtown route, so everything looks good. Okay, I'm going to do the same test again now, and we're going to do it as a subscription customer, just to show you what that looks like. So we're going to go back to the Smart Sign Up page. And, oops, I'm going to copy my testing address because I don't know Canadian addresses well. There we go. I'm going to plot that in. And I'm going to start this off. I'm going to go through this a lot quicker here. So we're going to take Press Premium, and we have business class and first class. Sure, let's go business class. Okay, and then we're going to do mic test 312 300 0007. All right, and then test mic 3 test.net. All right, again, everything looks good. I'm going to go ahead and hit next. We're going to be plotted onto the same here. And so I'm getting Mondays and Thursdays. And the test entry and test cleaning. All right, go ahead and click next. And here's where I'm going to add my card info once again. Okay, so we're back to the thank you page on the subscription customer. And again, I'm just going to show you what that looks like. I'm going to go back into your instance of Smart. I'm going to plug in that phone number. There's a new sign up that just came through. And when we go to the screen here, you can see really it's the same as any other sign up because Smart doesn't have the API bring people immediately into subscription status. This has to be a manual process, but this is how we're going to communicate this to your team, is we're putting subscription, business class, and then whatever else they write for their entry or cleaning instructions. So everything seems to be working properly. Have you guys take a look at this video. If there's any other questions, comments, changes, please let me know. We can certainly go live even with that plain-ish looking thank you page and then edit that, you know, in the coming days. Just let me know. But if everything looks good, we are ready to go live as long as you guys are. So let me know. I look forward to hearing your comments. Thanks.